on the screen is mine. Even though it was definitely not.
I think they can hear you. Okay.
Are you guys running 2?
Yeah. Friggin' ads.
Yeah, no matter what ad blocker you put on Twitch, doesn't work.
Gotta make money somehow.
Hey.
I guess you're funding Classic
Yeah, I
Tetris
managed
now.
to like. I actually found a way to block ads.
Really?
It still works.
On Chrome or is it on like a different?
Chrome.
Yeah, that's impressive. I feel
Ad
like you always-
202, really? Okay.
You set up.
Okay, we are live in Classic Tetris 2 with some more qualifier stations, and we're also going to have some matches here. So if you want to just simultaneously do that, treat it use Bar or something, or you can just open another window or tab in whatever browser you're using. So I just want to let you know we are live in twitch.tv/Classic Tetris 2.
Yay! Oh, perfect. So decent.
Do you want to get a picture like in front of your setup?
What am I doing?
Can you like crouch down a bit? Is that dangerous? Oh, alright.
I'm terrible at Spanish.
What lens are you shooting with?
35.
35mm prime?
Yeah.
Nice.
That one wants Captain Station.
I feel like if I fall backwards, I'm going to bump something over.
I assume you're using a 50 prime.
Yeah, I'm using 50 prime.
Set up, touch, hopefully resolve. Yay!
50 prime's a little bit tight for this kind of environment, I'm realizing.
Yeah. She wants to try to figure out how to use my camera.
Well, what do you have?
Oh, it's an icon.
Oh, it's an icon. Okay.
Yeah, it's not like very sort of
Yay! Oh wait, get the perfect fit start. Let's go! God damn. Tails longer than nothing. I gave up at the wrong time. have a new scorer eventually. There we go.
Ah! Doesn't matter. Nice job, Orlando. Congratulations.
Let's go. I didn't get into bracket now. Alright, yeah.
646.
Yeah.
Ah! Up to 7th seed.
Let's go.
Photos of each other taking photos. Oh, I didn't get it yet. I was starting to focus. Nice.
Yo, yes, be real, let's go.
That's actually amazing.
Tiny one, let's go.
Yo, I love the tiny TV.
This is so cool. I love it.
So I would just say that controller's off the best. But if you tap, it's good.
Well, it should be better than this though. So.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I'll put it until I have an average. Yeah, I mean, it's just lucky that it happened to be today. I was like, in the US today.
Shows out our CT2. Oh, mother. Terrible, terrible, terrible.
Qualifying ends in 15 minutes.
We know.
5:13. Yep. This is
5:13.
5:13.
Can you display stuff on the TV?
I can do that real quick. I have a remote control. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Another TV qualifying.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Who made that?
I'll put this one in.
What?
I submit this one.
Wait, how can I fly 4 hours?
No, this is a basketball. It's just because I definitely way too much pressure, and on the controller it would start to hurt my feet. So I just started playing with the glove, and also in case I ever actually won. You're right.
Also, five people.
My memory. What was your name again? Gotcha.
There we are. Molly, you passed me yet?
No, I didn't pass it. Oh, yeah.
There.
It's the kids over there. Okay, station opened up. What's that?
Is it too late to post record? Good. Keep going.
Hey, that was purposeful. You know, I would like to play, they say, this is exactly music I can play, There are Classic Tetris 2 moderators, and they all change what
I had it was like, yeah, it was. I'd say it was lunch. You had a good lunch. All day, just kind of like
How old are these then?
I spent 9.
Oh yeah, that CD has so much soap opera. Lots of scenes. Yeah, it's what?
Oh, well, we have one of these.
It was so funny.
I guess they didn't like that.
Should I put sooner at 4:30 for this?
Is that 4:30?
I don't know when it's going to start, but I think it's going to be about
We're gonna start
4:30.
at 4:30.
Okay.
5:20:08.
5:20:08. Yep, you got it. Alright, the person half hours. I've been getting 100,000.
Wait, are you going to get a judge for that?
What's up? You did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so it was like you should watch it. The summer session last week, 36, like 60, I watched it like 4 years ago, so I don't remember that. I remember there I'm almost over there. I'm at double level. Oh yeah, I remember that.
Wondering if I can just submit it so I can be on the leaderboard if you're playing.
Hey, no reason not to. Okay, nothing else, just your chart of progress. Yeah. You want to put that one in?
I'll do it. What's the score?
Okay.
And you are running? Okay. I have bad memory, so I'm taking a picture.
Okay. That's 19.
Okay.
Alright, everybody, it's 4 o'clock. You can
Rip.
finish the games you're playing right now. After that, we can't play any more games.
Oh, one more. No. No, I don't bend the rules.
Alright. I was totally just gonna like murder some. Yay!
So, was it like a really crazy person or do I like set you guys
King it. Let's go. Oh.
Why is that?
Oh, no. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought I flipped that the wrong way for a second. There we go. Done. I got nothing there. Alright. All's over.
All time stations are over now. We're going to take a break. 30-minute break.
Yeah, I mean, nothing really.
Okay, we're going to take a 30-minute break. We're going to be back at 4:30. That's like 20 minutes. Bye.
I don't know what else to do. You're just like chill. Dude, why is blank taking so long in the bathroom?
I feel pain. Alright, so how much are you going to be stressed out by? Negative $1 million. Let's go. We're going to wrap around the score eventually.
Yeah, Tristan, we're first because it's a four-player scene.
What?
We're first because it's a four-player scene.
It's so loud. What is it?
We're first, it's a four-player scene.
Oh shoot. Okay.
So I think I want to start. I kind of want to warm up.
I definitely need to warm up. Well, my arm is hurting. Like. Pretty bad. Bro, they only have
Mike's still
one-
on? Yo, what's up, Twitch?
What's up, man?
Hello.
The mic is still coming through, but like nothing else.
We are live at.
This is their eSports. This is Classic Tetris 2, by the way.
Best Stalky is in
We
chat.
should talk. We should say like tournament starting in 30 minutes because it's not 4:30 everywhere. Like 4:30 EST.
Yeah, everybody knows it's EST. But all that.
Because people are asking in the chat.
Okay.
My new glove is breaking already, bro. I didn't have my gloves done.
I thought mine was bad. It only has a hole in the middle finger.
I'm playing the #1 seed, so.
Yeah, this one's
Okay.
mine. It's like there's a hole here, but then like here it's like thinning out from the middle finger and the long finger.
How long have we had that? Since the start?
Since the start.
Damn. Dude, for some reason it's ripping on the back, bro. Like.
Knuckle rolling.
Yeah, knuckle rolling, bro.
Are we all playing at the same time? We have two working sheets, but we have 8 players, so that could possibly be the case. We could have 2 4-player layouts. We don't. We have 6 stations. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot.
Yeah, we don't have this set.
Okay, I guess we can
Just play all at once.
I guess we could do one
It's
side.
2 separate.
It definitely helped. There was a lot of people who literally like messaged your video by name.
Oh, really? Dang, that's awesome.
Definitely different. I was too scared to start on anything higher than all that. But I didn't. I just like thought.
So how much does the CRT affect you? The difference.
I like with LCD, I have to roll a bit earlier, like in the V spawns. So, like I have to kind of like shift each roll slightly back, like a couple seconds, like you know what I'm saying. So it's like kind of screwing me over a little bit in that regard, and it kind of like adds up because then I'll miss like one 5 tap that's gonna be like crucial. So I think it's a lot actually. It affects me, but every time it comes to a qual, I kind of get used to it enough today, so by the time I play, it's just like, if I avoid tons and stuff, I should be fine.
Yeah, that's what I remember saying with Alex C and like SoCal. Like, he's missing every single time.
I'm just like spamming aggro coming in. I feel like it's one of the best stuff. Great, yeah. It used to be glow in the dark, but like, oh really?
Yeah, it's done. It's not RNG because you wanted to try to get in here.
It's always like the thumb pressure, or I roll it one too early. That's always why this one. One for two early. What? No, I'm just. You guys have
No, it doesn't do. What? I'm actually gonna lose, bro.
Why did you manually set the level, like with the 29 selected? So I don't have to press A. I press A on that thing, like whether or not.
It's easier.
But it kind of makes me select number 9 on each time because I don't have it.
Smile away.
Alright, can we get started now? So what you guys do want to play first? So I was thinking to do Tristan, organize the top lane. I was thinking Tristan, Tetris 1. I feel like Tetris 2.
This is terrible.
Yeah. That's the fire. Yeah, that's the fire.
Blank Spawn wants a group photo of everybody.
Right now, bro, it should. I'm on 26. Oh my god. Okay, have games that are
Guys, we're getting a family photo. Come
Wait,
on. Just
no.
pause the game, man.
Okay, fine, I'll lose it.
Pause the game,
I
man.
can't pause it, it's cheating.
Kids in their NES.
Okay. Here we go. Okay, I assume you want to play on your CRT, right?
Yeah. If I can. Yo, Christoph, you want to see I am?
You want the guy with the red hair and dead?
Who's cold? That's me.
Alright, so Obaf's gonna be here, Blank's gonna be there. It's inversed, I know, but whatever.
I'm supposed to be on the outer anyways, because I'm on the left screen. On the left side of the playfield. So I'm supposed to be on the left of the camera. I am.
Yeah, you are.
So it's good. From the balls?
Yeah, from the balls, bro.
You having heartburn?
Not really. No, but I don't know. I feel heavy, bro.
What do you mean?
I feel heavy.
You gained weight from that?
I feel like maybe, bro.
Just 4 balls? 4 of them, man. That's crazy.
On this stream, we're gonna have Tristan.
Alright.
Okay,
I gotta play in this year.
We're gonna have Tristan versus Cole. On the stream, on this stream, we're gonna have Obaf.
You play on dark CRTs anyway.
Okay, no, it's the size. I'm gonna be like right up against it.
Okay. Not my problem.
Eric.
Do we have commentary on? Is the mic working on this one? You don't think we do?
Yeah.
All right.
Where's grapes at, bro?
Grapes.
I'm about to be like blasting music.
Yeah, we should do the same piece. So much.
I'm trying to hear.
Can you like estimate with that one?
Eric, where's your conversation?
Commentators.
Okay, move this chair.
So the way you generate is
Careful. I almost pushed it off. You don't want to do that now.
Yeah. Rotate the spectator chair instead of the gamer chair. That's a
I need the man spread. Come on.
That's a mistake.
I got a man spread to take back to stand.
I have a better gamer chair.
I'm playing an RF.
Alright, is everybody ready?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Not ready.
I don't think we're even remotely
Everybody on
ready.
this side, but like
We're not ready.
Have you guys got a seat? Alright, everybody, we have the coffee of the Classic Tetris World Championship 2022 East Coast Qualifier. Exciting. Just having qualifiers already. A couple of people.
What do you press to do that?
A couple of max outs here in qualifying stage. Person as well as of course.
Oh my god. Virtual.
Oh my god.
Hey!
Stop against the one
What happens?
setup thing.
He tried to like reset his console and then.
Oh, yeah, he's on. He's trying to get it off of
My
RF.
pin connector, you have to push on the right
It's
side
on
of the
RF.
cord for it to work.
So, just to start.
I don't know.
There's nothing wrong with the video.
Who wants to commentate this side?
I can commentate this side.
Okay.
Getting ready for all players to get started on the other stream.
Are we gonna get going with the?
Okay, for the final time, is everybody ready? Everybody ready to play?
Hold on, I'm not ready to do this because I don't know if it's actually working. Oh, the microphone's on. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Should have practiced them.
So,
Everyone was on the station?
yeah, probably close. All right then. So
Sure.
let's. So one last time. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
Ready?
Okay then. 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Tetris. If you're going to hear a reminder, we are
Oh,
all on
Eric.
simultaneous
Eric.
as well.
Oh, there it goes. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Classic Tetris 2. This is the first bracket match of the East Coast Qualifier of Opox and Blank. On Classic Tetris 1, you have, I believe, Tristop and Colton playing. So, then good 2 hours of qualifying, and now we're getting into the game. Looks like both players are pretty evenly matched here. Looks like both players are, well actually it looks like Blank is tapping while Opox is rolling. So that's going to be a difference in strategy. Already you can see that Blank has a slightly cleaner board. He has a well on the right, whereas Opox is currently digging out of a center well, taking after my own heart. Blank, although his left side is looking a bit busy now, he has to gonna have to fill that in the middle there, but he does have a 20,000 point lead at the moment. With that Tetris, Opox, however, is getting right back, 81,000 now, Blank at 90,000, so it is still anyone's game. They are both at just about the same amount of lines. All right. Both players now just trying to get their stack ready to score. And Opox has done that first. He is a clean well on the right side. Blank has around a 15,000 point lead, and now they're both ready. You can see Opox has gotten a few lines on the left side there. Blank now ready to score. Opox ready to score. You can see they are on just about the same lines here. I believe Blank or Opox may be a few pieces ahead. Again, they are on the same seed here, so they are getting the same pieces. Blank scores to get 152,000 to Opox's 117,000 at a 2 Tetris lead. Opox and Nita, there he gets it. And he might be in trouble here. He opens up the well. If he can get that line over, he does. Of course, very easy, rolling. Now Blank has his well on the right side closed. He's going to need to fix that. He chooses to dig down in the middle. Unfortunately, not going to be able to get a dirty Tetris. And Opox, he might be in trouble here. He has a big spire in the middle. Luckily, he's rolling fast enough. He's able to get pieces over. And he's set up for a dirty Tetris on the left side if he can get that line. But now it's just playing the waiting game. Oh, and he gets it right when he doesn't need it. He's still now going to open up that well, and it's still in contention to get a dirty Tetris, and he gets it. Blank has still been maintaining a slight lead, even though they're on the same round of lines. Blank now going again a few lines ahead. Looks like Blank has about 50,000 point lead here. And Blank does have a much cleaner board as he scores again. Opox needing to clear out that line, and he is ready to score now. Blank looking very focused. Opox, again, needing to dig. Both players need to dig. But Opox, ready to score. He does score. Now it is Opox that has a lead in the lines. About 6 lines now. And Blank is getting very high. Blank suddenly getting very high. Oh, and Blank tops out at 250,000 or something is the score to beat. Opox not yet in the clear. He's going to need to get about...
255.
I don't remember exactly. The score has gone away from the screen. You're going to need to get about 20,000 more points.
I got earbuds. Can you say it louder?
You need about 20,000 more points. Now 10,000 more points. All right.
Did Blank top out?
Yes.
Okay. Are you really moaning this?
No, it's not a mullet. He hasn't gotten the score yet.
Oh.
Yo, he needs about 10,000. I'd say get to 260 to be. All right, and that line will definitely settle it. Opox takes the first round. This is a best of 5. Eric, are there displays for like the hearts? How do I get hearts?
Right here. Start from the
All
bottom.
right. So the left player.
Start from the bottom.
Right. So here. Whoops.
No, you click the
I
eye.
see. Figuring out how to use OBS. It's great.
Wait, what's seed now?
Just click somewhere outside.
All right.
Seed is increment the first digit by 1. Yeah, so 4, 4. Yeah.
All right. Opox takes the first round. Yeah, I am not a mod. I'm not even logged into the channel. So if someone does want to do predictions, that'd be up to someone like Pumpy Heart, who is a mod, to do that. All right. So Opox takes the first round in this best of 5. Are both players ready? Blank, are you ready? Chris, adjusting. Oh. Opox accidentally starts it. All right. All right. Both players are ready now. So we're going to start again on 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And they go again. So they're going to be getting going. They're immediately going for very different sort of stacks. Blank trying to go even, whereas Opox originally building more on the left side, but sort of evening out now. And Opox gets first blood with a Tetris of his own. Blank has to clean up that dot he has in the 4th row. He's able to clear it out. He's going very high on the left side, has a bit of a spire going, and he scores. But Opox has his well covered up, so both players had a bit of a rocky start. But now Blank is definitely in scoring position, whereas Opox needs to fix his stack quickly if he wants to be able to get a second heart. And that, unfortunately, is not going to be the best piece placement. But luckily with rolling, he should be able to figure it out. Blank scores again, now has a 42,000 point lead. has a very clean stack. He's just playing Tetris over here, and Opox fills out that hole in his well. He's going to score 54,000. He scores again, now with only a Tetris behind and slightly ahead in lines. Blank scores back. He's going to get 118,000. Blank has a very scoreable stack right now. Opox has a hole in the third row. He's going to need to get that settled if he wants to be able to score. And he has some awkward pieces going on the left side, so he's going to have a bit of work to do. Whereas Blank has now expanded to a 66,000 point lead, and he's in scoring position again, and he does get a Tetris, bringing his lead to about 70,000 points. But Opox has settled out the problems he had on his stack, and now he's in scoring position. They both have equally 37 lines, so Opox has a bit of work to do, but he's definitely able to handle it. He was able to eke out the last round. Both players Tetrising. Definitely still either player's game. Both in scoring position again. Blank getting pieces over to the left side. Opox and Blank both having high left sides. They're not going to be able to just throw everything they want over there. And Blank hangs a square. He's going to have to get some fancy placement, and that might be a trouble for him because he does not have a well open. And now he has a well open. If he can get a line, he's might be good here, but he just needs that line. Meanwhile, Opox is able to score. He's getting pieces over. Blank just waiting for that line, but he clears it just in time, and both players Tetris at the same time. Amazing stuff. Both players now in scoring position. Blank can need an L piece on the left, but luckily Blank has a bit of a cushion of about 70,000 points leading. So even though he had a bit of an awkward position there, but now it is Opox that in fact has the awkward position and 70,000 points to make up. Certainly doable. It's nothing crazy, he just needs to do it, and that's going to be lines he's going to have to clear that he won't be able to score. Still early going, we're only on line 70. And now both players, looks like they are on just about the same piece again, 73 to 70 lines. Blank scores again, expanding his lead to almost 100,000, but Opox punches right back. He's getting a Tetris of his own, and again! So now the lead is down only to 50,000 points. Of note here is that Blank is in the lead, but he is below or before Opox on lines. But now there's just a bit of a mess on Opox's side. He's filling in the gaps, but unless he gets a line, so he is going to be Tetris ready, and he does score a Tetris. Blank in that meanwhile was just playing Tetris, and he gets a Tetris of his own. Looks like both players have had a few problems. On the whole of it, Blank may have had a slightly more consistent stack. I mean, both players were definitely having hard spots, and they were able to get through it. Opox scores, and now Blank is just again waiting to score. Opox does have a little bit of cleaning up to do in order to open up the right side of his stack. He's just waiting for the right piece. Unfortunately, it's not quite coming, so he's going to still have to burn a few pieces in order to score. Meanwhile, Blank scores. Blank has an open scoring position. It's very clean stacking, not doing that much crazy. Getting the pieces where they need to go. Opox still managing though. Luckily, Opox rolling has that extra speed that he's able to take a few more risks because he's able to handle a higher stack. He's able to fill those holes. So both players certainly able. Blank just having a slightly more consistent stack, and he's just playing Tetris over here. He's just scoring. Meanwhile, Opox gets that Z piece not exactly where he wants to. He's going to have to, again, just burn a few more lines before he's able to score. And Blank has expanded to a 130,000 point lead, make that a 150,000 point lead. We're on line 115. Both players are now going to start having to think about transition. In only 13 lines or so, we're going to be getting to level 19. Both players are a bit high, and that may be a problem for them if they don't get that down before they transition. Blank in scoring position, Opox building up his stack.
Alright, you all know how to increment the first digit of the seed again, right?
Some action also having on Classic Tetris 1 between Tristop and Colton. Tristop the 1 seed, Colton the 8 seed. And now Opox is the first player to transition. Blank following right after him. Blank, and the next round is happening over there. Blank might have a bit of an easier time just getting pieces where they need to go, but in fact Opox is almost a clean slate. So really both players can play. It's just that we're getting to the point where can Opox beat that 150,000 point lead, or is Blank going to mess up and give Opox an opportunity to make up that score? Opox needs to get his well open. Blank just continuing to play Tetris here. Opox burns a few lines. But now both players are pretty low. They both scored. They're both same on the same line. They're both pretty equivalent spots in the bag of pieces that they're getting. Something happened over there. I can't quite know for sure. Both players going to move up to the next level, level 22, as they score. Again, Opox is just going to need to continue to play well, continue to score well, and Blank may just need to make a mistake or two if Opox can really make up this 150,000 point lead that he has here. Certainly doable, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this may be a slight opportunity for Opox, but no. Blank looks to be cleaning up, and in fact, Opox does have a well, and now he opens up his well. Whereas Blank is going to need to work a bit to get into scoring position here, so this may be an opportunity for Opox to get a little bit of that lead clawed back. Opox scores. Blank has a bit of an uneven, he has a bit of a mountain there on his right side, and he's just not in scoring position. He needs to get a few lines where they need to go. He has a spire, now he has 2 wells open. If he were a man with honor, he might go for that double well, but he's going to play it easily and just clean up and get that right well. Opox scores. Both players on level 25, only about 40 lines left before the kill screen. Opox may have a slight advantage in that scoring realm because he is, in fact, rolling. Blank is tapping, so that's another advantage. Opox, the game isn't going to end for him there, and we're just going to have to wait and see. The scoring has... Opox has definitely made up a slight amount. The score deficit is only 80,000, but Blank is having a bit of trouble here because his well is not open. He's going to need to get pieces in the right position, get that line over to burn. Let's see what he can do. Opox also not in scoring position. Both players need to get their well open. This may be an opportunity for one player to cement their lead or one player to catch up. Opox clears it. He's Tetris ready. And Blank fighting for his life over there on that left side of his board, able to get the pieces where they need to go, but just barely. Let's see what happens. Opox now, perhaps able to score, and Blank is going to top out, and Opox has it. Opox wins the second round in a row. All right. That was quite a match. All right. Players might take a few seconds just to reset here. Blank is going to grab some water. Water, as his Hudson Valley accent says. Can you guys in the chat confirm that I have a good speaking volume? I want to make sure I'm not deafening you or am too quiet. My name's Sebastian. You may know me as Skylord, by the way. We've been having a good night here. Good afternoon, that is.
Wait, did you listen to the second or first one?
No, I don't even know which one.
All right, sounds good. Seisman Loco.
You should watch the second half.
Can give Opox that second heart. This is a best of 5 match here. Both players just trying to calm down, get their nerves where they need to be. Hydrate, of course. Hydration is important. And they're going to play some more Tetris in just a few seconds here. Little peeking. This is true, in fact. Let's see, here. I could probably just be here. I am kind of leaning into the microphone because there's a lot of loud things happening around me. Are you able to hear me fine if I'm just talking like this from here? All right, and already from Opox. Blank getting his earpieces in. Are you ready, Chris? Blank, ready? All right, sounds good. Both players are ready. This is going to be the 3rd round in our best of 5 in 3. Oh wait, did we change the seed?
I changed it to 5.
All right, sounds good. Seed has been changed. All right, so we are going to be getting this 3rd round ready in 3, 2, 1. Tetris, hey, and we are going to be getting going. Both players playing identically, and Opox and Blank both diverting on that Z piece there, getting very similar stacks. Blank maybe a bit better stacking because Opox does have to clear that line. Blank in scoring position, but Opox is the first to strike with a Tetris and also a single clear. Blank strikes right back with a Tetris of his own. Opox has that line piece again over there. Both players, Blank maybe slightly more even again overall. That's something I've noticed overall. Blank tends to have a bit of a flatter stack where Opox kind of has a bit of some peaks and mountains. But now Blank needs to get into scoring position. Opox is just ready for that line to come. Blank still has a score lead of 68,000, but he does have to clean up his stack a bit, and he does score. Both players scoring simultaneously. Blank with a slight line lead, and also a 20,000 point score lead. Pattern I'm noticing is that... Sorry? Oh, just chiming in. Something I've noticed is that Blank definitely is taking a score lead at the start. He's definitely able to get those pieces just to make Tetrises. Opox having a slightly more overall trouble just keeping the stack consistent. But he's been able to eke them out in the end, and we'll see if that pattern continues in this first round game. Blank Tetrises has a 20,000 point lead, slightly closer than it was in the previous 2 rounds. Both players within a Tetris of each other. Opox ready to score. Blank needs to clean up as well, get that... Oh, a square would have been helpful there. And now they are neck and neck. So, Opox, again, has a few dots over there on the left side of his stack. Blank needs to get Tetris ready, and he does. And he's going to be able to score again as soon as he gets that line. Opox, with that L, is going to be able to get Tetris ready as well. And Blank does make a Tetris, and Opox strikes right back. It is a very close game. This is probably the closest game we've had yet in this matchup. Blank scoring again. We're having a great qualifying earlier here in Wappinger Falls, New York, in the Hudson Valley. We had about maybe 12 players overall qualify in person, as well as 8 or so that qualified online beforehand. So just great turnout. People that have been here, that have never even played Tetris before in many years. Players that, of course, you've been familiar with for many years in the online scene. So it's just been a great event overall. Blank has eked out around a 20,000 point lead. Again, both players building on the left side, having a bit of a line to fill. Opox scores. Blank needs to get that L, and he is ready to score as well. Opox has a valley in the middle, whereas Blank is more built up on the left, so Blank may have a bit more ease if he's able to get a line in order to capitalize on that. Kind of feel like an auctioneer just kind of calling out what these people are doing. As Blank gets something on the left side and he scores, Opox doesn't need to get the L, and he will be ready to score again as well. Both players able to score, and here we see it again. Blank has eked out about a 40, 50, 60,000 point lead in the level 18 play. And we saw last round that is, that Opox, perhaps with the extra speed he has from rolling, just able to kind of smooth it out on level 19. So if I were a betting man, I'd say that's what would happen again. But of course, I try not to bet, as I lost $40 betting on foosball last night. I'm not really a betting man because it doesn't end well for me. But Opox is ready to score regardless of that fact, whereas Blank is a bit of a mess. He has 2 wells open. He's not going to be able to get that T piece, but he does tuck that Z, and that's very helpful. Blank kind of bringing down the well. Opox ready to score. This may be an opportunity for Opox to get just a few more lines than Blank is in this critical 18 play. Blank again with the lead, but still does have to win a round here in order to continue on to the next level or even the next game. Neither player ready to score. Both players kind of stacking up those long bars on the left side. I've noticed both players are playing relatively low the whole game. They've been getting it, they've been building up, they've been Tetrising, they've been cleaning. They're kind of in this rotating cycle of getting down, getting up, getting down. Neither player has really been, in the beating heart phase where you just kind of, oh my god, I have to clear lines, I have to Tetris. There's not been that many prolonged burns yet. Both players have been pretty good at just getting down and Tetrising. But Opox now, as I say that, has his well closed at a fairly high level. Looks like he'll be able to solve it pretty easily. As Blank does get into scoring position, he does score. Blank only 2 Tetrises away from the transition to level 19, and he does have a 50,000 point lead. Opox has a bit of trouble here, luckily able to eke it out with a line piece. That's the one line he's not going to be able to use to Tetris, but it is a line that he's used to move on. And now Opox 1 line away, Chris Blank 1 line away, and he does Tetris into the next level. On level 19, he's now going to be able to get a bit more points. Opox looking to Tetris as well. He could clear a line, but he does Tetris into level 19 as well, and the score is only 14,000. Blank needs to get that well more built up in order to score on his right side. Opox also building up the well. Blank a little bit high. Let's see if he can handle that without hanging any pieces. That was a bit of an odd piece there, and luckily he gets that square in time in order to get that line down and does score. It is a 60, I believe now a 50,000 point lead as both players are on level 20. Opox scoring there. Again, Blank in scoring position. Opox just needs to clean up a little bit more. Blank now on level 21. Opox able to get that S piece, or not S piece, L piece. Opox in scoring position. Blank building up. Equal lines, so that shows you that Blank does have a somewhat significant lead, but Opox, actually with that Z piece as it is, it's kind of getting a bit hectic. Blank gets that square, he needs to get something over on the left side, and he does get that piece over. That would have been catastrophic without it. But again, Opox in a very clean position. Blank kind of fighting for his tournament life here, as he's able to get the pieces cleared. He's just ready for a Tetris. But that was definitely a situation that Opox took advantage of, and, well, before Blank had that Tetris there, Opox took the lead for maybe the first time in the match. And Blank is ahead on lines as well, as both players are relatively close. Blank Tetrises. Very close game. Well, Blank capitalizing on 2 Tetrises to actually take a 50,000 point lead. If Blank wants to survive this round of the bracket, he's definitely playing the way he needs to in order to accomplish that. He took care of his trouble, he was playing aggressively, which you need to do in order to play a player as well as Opox, but he's been able to handle that risk remarkably well. And now both players, I think, getting farther than they did in either of the previous 2 games. Blank ahead by a few lines, he's on level 26. Opox used a critical line there. He needs the line. He's very high up. He needs to burn or use a line. Blank now not ready to score. He needs to get back down there. Now he scores ahead. Blank almost on track for a max out. Almost certainly going to get a max out. Not that that really matters at this level and hasn't for years. But now we're getting in the position where it's very close. A single Tetris could turn the tables into Opox's favor, and he is almost in a position to do it if he can just get his board a bit clear. The end is nigh for both players. We're soon approaching the kill screen, and it's just kind of collapsed. That era of having a very systematic, cyclical, build-up, build-down structure is kind of away. And we have the first max out here for these 2 players. Blank getting a score of 1,031,000, and Opox!
Opox tops out 971.
Opox will top out, and Blank is good. Getting his first heart of this match out. Wow. Absolutely a stunning game between the 2 of them. Blank earning his... My name is Sebastian. You may know me as Skylord. All right. Player's going to take a moment to hydrate, check on things. Wow. Opox playing well, but Blank absolutely earning that heart. Getting the first max out of this competition here between these 2 players.
Get himself into a good position, and he's going to top out 254,000 points. Hydro's going to get 1.
All right. Looks like there is some very high-level action happening over there on Classic Tetris 1, but still a lot of fun happening over here. Yes, Eric, I am in fact on comms. The sky is actually... Oh, look, there's an advertisement from Prime Video. That's fun. Anyway. Maybe that's just on the stream. I don't know how advertisements work on Twitch because I use a magic ad blocker. Anyway, looks like Opox is ready. Blank just getting back in the zone. He's got 1 down. He has 2 to go if he wants to win this round. We can get her ready from both players.
You've been incrementing the seats, right?
Yep, they were. Yep. Ready? Ready? Oh, I don't know how to read. All right. All right. Blank casually pointing out that he is in fact ready. Both players are ready. But we are going to get this 4th round of this top level playing. And now 3, 2, 1, Tetris! Scream it louder so the world can hear you as both players get ready to start up again.
Only has so much gain.
Yeah? All right. Blank, again, has a very clean stack, very even stack. Opox needs to get that 8th column, and he does get a line. Unfortunately, he uses the line that Blank uses to score. Blank is going to build it back up. And Opox scores again. They are very close here. Blank takes advantage of another line in order to score. I do see that the mic is peaking. Maybe I can turn it down a bit. Hopefully I won't be peaking as much. I've turned down the mic just slightly. You can take a breather on this level 18 compared to that level 19 almost kill screen play happening on the previous game. But it's pretty even. But Opox does have a very high stack. He does even it out and scores. Blank now in trouble, needs to get, probably, yeah, he does need to use that line in order to clean out his stack. You know, you never know. And oh, that T-piece not getting where it needs to go. That is a priority number 1. He is going to be able to score, except he does close out his well, and Blank is in a bit of trouble. He needs to take care of that fast if he wants to be able to get a lead going in. Opox, unlike the other rounds, getting an early lead of almost 100,000 to 81,000, about an 18,000 point lead for Opox here. Blank able to get that taken care of though and fights right back. Now Opox still has the lead of about 20,000 points. Opox does have that final row, the first row, not able to be used for scoring. He's going to have to either deal with it, A, or burn a few lines in order to be able to be in a better scoring position overall. Blank, again, back to basics. Clean stack, playing Tetris. Building up, scoring, building back up again. As he does not have a lead, but he's very close. And there you go. With that Tetris, does have a lead and takes a few lead on the line as well. I can tell you here throughout qualifying, the players here, we've had a mixture of both rolling and tapping among the high-level players, as well as a lot of players playing DAS. I'm not sure if we have any DAS who qualified, but Morlando, we have rumors that Morlando played DAS, and he did qualify. So it sounds like we did have at least one DAS player who did qualify. Not Morlando? Someone may have. We don't know. We don't have the fancy graphics like they do in the CTWC with like the player cards and...
Oh yeah, Colton's DAS.
Colton? Colton is DAS. I see. So at least one player qualified with DAS. But Opox high, but clears. Blank has taken a bit of a lead. Whoops, my water bottle falls over. This is catastrophic for the stream quality, because I'm going to hydrate. You see, we do have two of our biggest fans just watching in the background there. They're loving the Tetris, as Opox needs to get Tetris ready as Blank scores. We're looking like more like the previous games here. Blank taking a slight lead, having a slightly cleaner stack. Opox needing to play around with the details here. Blank scoring again. Like I said before, Blank is playing for his life here. He still needs to win 2 in a row in order to take this matchup. And he's playing like he needs to in order to win. He's playing not conservatively, but not ineffectively or inaccurately either, I think. Both players in a good position as Opox scores. Blank, unfortunately, not Tetris ready. Will be able to use that L piece in order to get Tetris ready, and a line comes, and boom! Tetris for Blank. I've not said that before, but I thought it might be time, as he does take a 60,000 point lead. And they're just playing Tetris. Opox very high. Clears it a bit. That could have been a problem for a lesser player than him. I don't know if I would have been able to handle it that high, especially since I do play DAS myself. Opox scores again. Blank not in scoring position. He needs to get that 8th column ready. He does get it, and he's now Tetris ready again. Both players Tetris ready. Blank has a cleaner stack, though. Opox finding the pieces he needs to clear it out. And we're playing easy here. Baby's first boom. Oh, yeah. We're having some fun facial expressions from both players. Both players playing well, but as always, both players knowing in their hearts they could be playing better, as everyone knows that feeling, right? Blank getting a fancy tuck with that T-piece. We've not seen too many high-level spins necessarily. You see Blank is Tetris ready, not anymore. Both players are going to need to start thinking about how their stack is placed in order to transition. Opox needs to clear out, unfortunately, needed to use that line in order to fix out his stack. Blank in a bit of trouble. The well isn't open, he can't get it over. And Blank will top out. I wasn't able to actually see what score. What score did you have, Blank? What score did you have? Alright, I wasn't able to see what score Blank. I wasn't able to see. If anyone could say in the chat what score Blank said, I wasn't able to catch what score Blank had before he quit outside of the game. So I myself am not really sure. If we could have anyone in the chat say what Blank's final score was, I'd appreciate that. Blank doesn't think he has 500. Alright. Alright.
I can't hear you. I have earbuds. Okay, wait. I won. Yeah.
We can say by now that Opox won. Alright, so Opox, you are good. He's going to take that critical
Okay, switch to the bracket scene. I'm going to fill it out.
third heart, and Opox takes the first matchup here. Alright. Good game. Handshake of cordiality. Always good to see. Let's see here. I'm going to kind of ask Eric how I can get to the bracket scene. I see. It's on the left brackets. So you can see here, ooh, we're getting that fancy production quality. And we're going to say that Opox has won. In fact, it already reflects that here. So we can see that Tristop and Opox are going to be playing next.
I know.
At least on this leg of it.
Yeah, they're going to be playing in the semis, but we need to do the last match of the quarterfinals.
All right.
Which means I'm going to be playing.
All right. So we're going to take a bit of a break, or a few seconds while we get coordinated here.
Yeah, we gotta finish the other. Okay, Eric and Orlando.
Yep, Hydrant Dude and Sam Finch are currently playing on Classic Tetris 1. Eric ICX and Morlando are going to be playing now.
By the way, y'all need to pay the 1k. Y'all need to pay like a 1k. You're going to get
All right, players are getting situated here. We're getting Eric and Morlando ready in just a few seconds. Gonna have a quick 15-second post-game interview with Opox. Opox, how does it feel to win?
Feels good, man.
All right, thanks for the interview, Opox. We're gonna get ready to play Eric and Morlando now in this next game.
it's the match games.
Yep. We get that fancy schmancy transition. The players are ready. We see. I'm actually. Wait, what are they doing? I want to see what their level was. All right, the 2 and the 7 seed, folks. That's great. I really should just have it on the side here. We do have a gentleman in the chat. We have Thomas 50 feet for 3 from Yukon. Very ready. All right. We're getting the seed ready over here, and we're just getting the players situated. Both players have the right seed. All right, so you ready? You ready?
Yeah.
All right, both players are going to be ready in this final round 1 matchup. We're going to be going in 3, 2, 1, Tetris! All right, and the player's getting going. Hopefully the mic didn't peak too much there. Yeah. I'm just looking at chat. You know, I like to see what the people are saying. All right, 2 different players in those magical chairs now. 2 different playing styles. We can see that Eric is playing with rolling. Eric already very high. You can already see a difference in these 2 playing styles. Orlando playing a bit safer, playing low. As he's in scoring position, Eric already in a bit of a trouble. We'll see if he can fix this out. But luckily, with rolling, he's able to do so easily. Orlando scores right back, and this is a very even game so far. Well, I say that, and then Eric gets another Tetris. Orlando has those 2 empty spots on the left he's going to have to reckon with. Oh, and that awkward floating pixel. It's going to get in the way of his line-clearing dreams. Eric has a bit of a building the mountain in the middle there. He's going to need to clear out. Orlando, on the meanwhile, has a flat, marshy plain there. He needs to build back up to be Tetris ready. Eric is Tetris ready. If he can get that line, he'll be ready, and he does have it, and he does Tetris. Eric does have around a 60,000 point lead. Orlando fights right back. Eric filling out his 8th column there and gets 2 lines right next to each other to score. Orlando getting ready to score back. Orlando just waiting for it, having to build up a bit of a spire-ish on the left side there. Eric, on the meanwhile, has to fill in those gaps on the left side. He's going to have to clear that line. Eric is ahead in lines and also ahead in points. So if you're going to be ahead in lines, that's a good combination to have. Orlando Tetris ready. Eric Tetris ready. The players saying Tetris as they are playing, as the other round is getting ready to go. And Orlando scores. So these players are kind of getting into it, and right as I say that, Orlando gets a bit of awkwardness, but it's nothing he won't be able to handle. Looks like Orlando is playing Das over there, in fact. We have Das and Rolling, 2 generations, kind of the grandfather and the newborn child of Tetris playstyles against each other here. But both players playing well. Orlando just barely qualifying. Orlando qualified in person here today, whereas Eric qualified online sometime before today. Ooh, Orlando gets that piece over. Unfortunately, he might be in a bit of an awkward spot here. He's clearing lines, though. He might be able to get through it. Oh, but that tease piece hangs, and that's going to do it. Unfortunately, the speed just not there with Das, and Eric takes the first game with 270 to 165. We're going to give Eric a heart here. And if both players are ready, we're going to get the speed set. And yep, we have the same speed. Ready? Ready? Both players are going to be ready right again as we get into our second round of this final first round matchup. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris! As everyone says it in unison as the players get going. And the players having literally identical stack for the first few pieces as is common. But now Eric has a bit more of an aggressive style. We're seeing these 2 kind of archetypes play out in terms of stacking philosophy. One player kind of going up more on the side and kind of working their way down as if it's almost diagonally, and another player kind of keeping it flat and building up, almost like a game of Jenga. You kind of want to keep it flat. And we see that strategy pan out as both players are going to get 22,000 points. Now Eric hits again. Orlando gets it back. Both players have very even lines. They are in just about the same place in the bag of pieces they have. They're very similar. Orlando perhaps slightly more even. Both just waiting, needing pieces. Ooh, Orlando has a bit of an awkward stack there. You see the difference between Orlando and the previous players that with Das, I mean, he gets style points for sure, but I mean, he may just not have the speed requisite to handle as many sticky situations. You know, so that may eke out into his playstyle just being slightly more conservative. So we're just gonna have to see how that happens. Eric having conversation while playing like a boss. No,
I'm saying playing mind mode with like myself. How do we use that? How do we put in the bro?
Orlando, not traditionally a console player. An interesting insight. We need to get like baseball cards for these people. As Eric scores, Orlando having a bit of a center well because he likes to party. Center well, of course, perhaps not the most optimal, but as we all know, the most fun way to score, and he does get a Tetris. Orlando now unfortunately has the unwieldy combination of a lead in lines and a deficit in points. Eric lamenting his lost cleanliness as Morlando is holding pretty strong with the center well. We'll see when or if he actually decides to change his mind. Now would be the opportunity, but no! He gets 2 Tetrises off of the dirty center well as he loosens the grip that Eric has on the game. Eric not Tetris ready, Morlando not Tetris ready. The commentator going to hydrate because he needs to. The water tastier than ever here in Wappinger Falls, New York, as Eric has a hole, but he's going to fix it out. Morlando is Tetris ready. Eric does have a bit more work to do, and he does get that work done. He's almost there. Morlando, ooh, it's a bit, you know, eeky deeky over there. Unfortunately, he just doesn't have the speed, and he's not able to fix it. Morlando falls second in a row. Eric is good.
I hope the cheats. Okay, good. I didn't want to put those in.
Eric gets the second heart.
Wait, does it work on Jeff?
This could be game point here as Morlando does get a king bar, but he does not get any hearts yet. We'll see how it goes. You have the biggest fan base here, Morlando. Like 3 people just loving you. We're gonna.
Morlando would have like an equal fan base considering how few people are watching.
That could be the case. Anyway, we're gonna. You're ready, Morlando? Ready? Clicking his teeth over there. We are getting ready into the game point of this final first round of the bracket. We're gonna get ready in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. As I'm gonna drink a bit more water to help my throat.
Over the score. Are we doing an explosive this one, or are we
You know, maybe I am just yelling a bit too much because my throat is hurting. It is hurting. The reverse sweep is coming for Morlando if he can get those pieces in the right space. Now we see it's reversed. It's Eric that has a bit of a more flat stack. Eric, ooh, you can see the power of the tab in that move there. That is speed that Morlando just doesn't have at his disposal. And you know, Eric is at a higher speed for a reason. Morlando, oh, we love to see us enter well here. We do love to see it because it's more fun and it's more honorable, honestly. Morlando is line dependent now, though. Eric cleaning up. He gets the line. Morlando gets the dirty mid-stack Tetris that he needed, and he actually has the lead here. The center well, the superior stacking method is kind of coming out of the woodwork here, as he does get a lead. You know, the center well could be the key to Morlando's success. In fact, both players realizing the holiness of the center well as both players are using it. And Eric also gets a center well Tetris. There's 1 heart from Orlando in the chat. Now we're kind of seeing it reversed here, where Eric, perhaps with a bit of hubris from his first 2 hearts, kind of playing a bit more aggressively, whereas Morlando is perhaps playing a bit more cautiously than he was even previously and having a bit more of a flat stack. Morlando Tetrising. Morlando with an 80,000 point lead. Oh my god, it's still so early though that you can't really say anything of it, and I should just shut up. Look in their faces, you can see the pure focus for both of them. Eric, building on the left side, getting into Tetris. Morlando, ooh, has a creaky little deaky little hole right there. He's going to need to solve that soon if he wants to do anything. He will Tetris. If he can get out of the line, he might end up having to take a triple here, or a double that is, with a... But he goes for that route. He uses an L piece and is now going to clean it up. Ooh, not too well though, because he does get another hole right on top of it. Whereas Eric is a bit high. He doesn't have a well open. He's going to use that line. He's going to have to double.
Yeah, this morning. 2 a.m.
Eric playing well.
Okay, I don't want to go back.
Ooh, Eric hits a high piece though. That might be it. That might almost be it for Eric, and Eric gives up, and Morlando is good. Morlando getting the first heart he has in this round. He can top out whenever he'd like. Ding! All right. Players are going to have the same seed. I'm going to get a bit more water.
got like 4 lines away last time. Very, very tight game between these two players here.
And now Morlando is occupying the same spot as Blank was previous round. Are both players ready? Both players are ready. And we're going to be playing this 4th round of this final first round match between Eric and Morlando in 3, 2, 1. Tetris! So it was just me saying that, and also Eric is a team player. And now, as I was saying before, but I wanted to get the match going, Morlando is in the spot that Blank was in last match on this channel because he needs to get 2 in a row. Eric has 2, Morlando got 1, Morlando needs 2. As Morlando, is the first to strike with a Tetris, having a slight lead. Eric getting the flips. Ooh, that was actually I think that was a situation we saw earlier as well today. Getting to tuck that line piece. As I believe that is Hydrant Dude winning over on Classic Tetris 1. The final, and now this is the final first round bracket happening right here, folks. As Morlando Tetrises. Now this is the only Tetris happening in the house here. Ooh, Morlando uses profane language in the presence of children. Morlando didn't say anything, but he does have a bit of a problem there. Eric, very good stack, very high, but a good stack, because he does not need to really worry about cleaning up. Morlando just needs to use that line, unfortunately, in order to get anywhere. Morlando needs to clean up. Eric can continue to Tetris. Eric playing very high, though. Playing very high, but again, able to handle it because he is rolling. Morlando, however, does have a 20,000 point lead. I suspect that Eric might eke out a bit of a lead here, or at least even it out, depending on the exact speed that Morlando is able to use to handle this. Eric, though, playing very aggressively. He needs to get over there. He needs a line or an L now, and he gets it. That was a bit of a drought for both players as Eric gets a line. Morlando has a dirty center well Tetris open up, and he gets it because it is good. Morlando and Eric are neck and neck. It's anyone's game here. Both players have problems in their stack, except Eric, who just cleaned it out. Morlando has some holes. Again, his lack of speed with dash just isn't able to handle these kind of funky little formations here, as well as Eric is rolling. You can see Morlando is going to need to play perfectly here, and oh, that's not what he does. Eric gets the round, and we have our final first round winner with Eric ICX. All right. And we are going to have that going, and we are going to update the bracket. All right. Morlando not getting it here in his performance at Wappinger Falls, New York, but as always, the winner in our hearts. Oh, the weather is terrible. It is almost monsoon season here on the Hudson Valley. Eric is going to be practicing for just a little bit as I'm going to transition to see our bracket. So, let's see. The bracket still has to be updated, but you can see in the next round, we are going to have Tristop and Opox playing against Hydrant Jude and Eric ICX. All right. We're going to hang tight for just a few moments, ladies and gentlemen, as we do get things prepared for the next round. Yes, not Zempro. There is a prize pool. I'm not sure on the specifics. Let me actually get that for you, information for you. All right, folks. So as you can see, we are now in our semi-final. I don't know how to count. We have 4 players left, is what I'm trying to say here. As we have Tristan and Opox and Hudson and Eric ICX going to be matching up next. To answer your question, yes, there is a prize pool of $210 dues in the mix-up. In addition, of course, to the first prize of free entry, qualification into the Classic Tetris World Championships happening October 12th to 14th in Portland, Oregon this fall. With so few rounds left to play here, we're going to be moving operations completely over to twitch.tv/Classic Tetris, which means that this is the end of the line for me here with my commentary. I hope you enjoyed seeing those two. I won't click stop, Eric, don't worry. This will be the end of broadcast here on Classic Tetris 2. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you continue to enjoy the rest of the East Coast Qualifier on twitch.tv/Classic Tetris. I have been Skylord. Thank you.